Hello, everybody. Crimson Buddhist here. So this is podcast number 27. Just kidding. It's number 6, I believe, because it did put up podcast number 4. I'm joined today by some new guests.
Actually, not new at all. Crimson Vigil here. Aaron.
I have a new thing to advertise. Twitch.tv/SDA_Tamic. Watch me speedrun Bastion live.
Can you not just make a name that's like Paul or something? Like seriously,
Paul.
if you're gonna
SDA
give that,
Paul.
if you're gonna give that out, like it's gonna be so much easier than saying.
I'm curious what Twitch.tv/Paul is. Like what game do they
pound
play?
symbol, dollar symbol, underscore.
That's Alex.
HEQ.
Anyway, move on.
And now a special guest that's finally showed up for the podcast. He's missed half of them.
Clint Eastwood. No, I'm just kidding. Come on.
Censored. Why? Man,
It's a tradition.
Every podcast, I have to find that stupid part where he says something offensive and take it out because he's a fucking asshole.
I just say it every single time. It's tradition.
All right, what's your topic, asshole?
Wait, you're the one who just said,
No.
let's not have a topic going into this.
No, that's not what I said. That's what he said for one.
Armies amassed in Europe. A French writer and movie producer known.
Okay. So, he's reading the back of the Risk thing.
Or the
What is that called? Like Risk traditional set?
Risk, the classic game of global domination.
Yeah, the only version they sell at like Target now. They don't even sell it at Walmart. But
from 3 years ago. Hitler's favorite game.
the last podcast that I uploaded, which is podcast number 4 at this point. We should. We quit talking to my cat. So podcast number 4 that I just uploaded, we didn't put a Risk game in the background because I've decided that I really don't think you're gonna sit there and look for 40 minutes to an hour at the picture on the screen changing, every 2 or 3 minutes of a Risk board because there's not that much to look at.
Just really be listening.
Yeah, you'd rather just be listening, doing something else. So I think I'll upload the Risk games time-lapsed in a more effective way and do some more like annotation stuff with it. So it'll be a little bit more interesting. All right.
I have a topic now.
All right, go for it. What's your
Alright,
topic?
cats versus dogs. We got 2 cat people, 2 dog people. Let's do this.
I like cats and dogs. Okay, let's get that straight.
I think what that means is cats won, right?
I think that does mean cats won, but let's argue anyway.
Okay.
If I had to pick between a cat and a German Shepherd, I'd take the German Shepherd.
Okay.
Oh.
You just went. Wow. The entire species of cats versus a German Shepherd. And the
No,
German
okay,
Shepherd
no,
wins?
okay. If you were like German Shepherd versus a baby tiger cub, that's different.
You want your face mauled?
You want a baby tiger?
Dude,
Would
I
you
want a tiger. I want a fucking
You want a
tiger.
tiger?
Yes, I want a tiger.
What?
Why wouldn't you want a tiger?
Or
Nobody-
raise a baby
Nobody would
bobcat.
fuck with you if you had a tiger.
Then it's huge and
Then it
eat
could
you.
cuddle you. That's the reason why you train it
It could eat
correctly.
your girlfriend.
If you don't
Well,
like
if
her.
that bitch
What if-
deserved it, she deserved it.
But then you
Anyway.
don't have a girlfriend.
I'll get a
and
new
then you're
one.
back to square one.
I'll get a new one.
But he can always get a girlfriend
There's
who's got a
things
tiger.
called mail
True.
order brides. Anyway,
Fucking pussy magnet. Tiger.
what about yeah?
But
yeah, you got a tiger. You got your girlfriend. She dies. You get a new one. It's a pussy magnet. Everyone wins.
Well, technically, a
Everyone
tiger
wins.
is a
Except the
pussy.
one person that died. They probably don't win unless they were suicidal anyway.
Now,
They
what
were
about Milk versus the tiger cub?
Milk is so fucking cute. Give me
Milk is cute. He's a little chubby, but he's cute. I love him.
that. Just more.
At
chubby
work,
as
I've been writing on every single note someone leaves for like the next shift. I'd always draw a skinny cat to go, this is my cat Nessie, and then I draw a fat cat to go, this is Charles. He's fat.
So I still haven't gotten a job. I thought I'd tell you guys.
I still.
You haven't even been looking, man.
No, I haven't. It's because we're going on this trip or whatever.
Are you guys excited for that?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. Can't
Oh,
decide if we want to scuba dive or jump out of a plane. Yeah, Adam doesn't know if he wants to be at the bottom of the ocean and drown or jump off.
Or
the
jump
land. Like from 20,000 feet up.
Into the water?
Yes.
Really?
And
I
then
vote
into-
neither.
I vote living.
Oh, that's right. I'm not a pussy. Well, we've been scuba diving twice already, so.
But I don't like the ocean, remember?
You could skydive anywhere, though.
Yeah. Well,
I'd like to-
you
I
don't
do-
skydive though over islands.
I would
That's
like to
true.
do that virtual skydive thing where you just have like the air.
That'd be
just
pretty
falling.
cool.
Yeah,
I've
that'd
never
be
seen
It's not
cool.
virtual. It's indoor skydiving. There's a difference.
Well, I just call it virtual because it's not like you're jumping out of a plane.
Yeah, but if you
Well,
fell
it's
to this
indoor
thing, you
skydiving.
get chopped up by a fan. I'm
There's
kidding.
a
That would
grading.
never happen.
Nope, they forget
That'd be
the
the
grading.
li-
Fuck the
that'd be-
grading.
That's Darwinism taken to the extreme. You're too fat. You're too fat. You sink into the fan. Guess what? You're dead. Obesity problem in America solved. Mandatory indoor skydiving with no grates on the fan.
Okay, I want to talk about something. So, the past 2 years, I think it was, they came out with the fattest cities in America, and Evansville was on that list.
Evansville was the top.
They
one.
sat
Evansville was
outside
number
the mall and they sat and asked people to go to the mall. Who goes to the small mall?
Right. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna say that I find that to be incredibly, just
Stupid.
unbelievably
Stupid.
inaccurate. Because for one, it's like Evansville's on there, then the next 4 cities are in Texas. It's like
Actually, recently, Henderson took the top.
I
spot.
know, and we were off the top 5.
I know. So it doesn't make
So
sense.
it doesn't make sense. Like a
Or we
city
just fall
an
off the
hour
top
south
5.
from us is all
I
of a sudden
think
number
it
1. and we
raises
drop
as
off.
the fall festival comes around.
That is a good point.
That is
Actually,
like right after the fall
depends
festival.
on when they ask about it.
By the way, the Fall Festival, for those of you that don't know, is the second largest street festival in the United States,
The third largest in the world.
and nobody knows about it. It's in Evansville.
It's
It's
really
like it's
weird.
really like 3 or 4 blocks long.
It's really weird that like nobody knows about it, considering how big it is in all actuality. But
It's
like
not
an
that big,
Evansville
though.
thing, and then maybe Henderson.
it's based on like
Number of attendees. I thought it was length.
it's like length
distance.
and attendees.
Yeah.
I've heard both.
Oh, okay.
It's high up there in both. So.
I would just like to say we've almost made it 7 minutes, and Adam has not made any sound effects.
He already rolled the
You
dice.
already rolled
though.
the dice.
God damn it, Adam.
You played with the coins.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
I wish I could do coin tricks like magic coin tricks, just because that'd be impressive as shit. You have to do them good though. You just come up and you're like,
Help you pick up the
coin out of
leads, and
nowhere.
you're like, wait, they don't like magic.
Everyone likes a nice. little-
Everybody likes
I mean,
magic.
if as long as it's not one of those like douchebaggy ones,
Not
where
Magic the
you're
Gathering.
just like
Magic tricks.
you're like hold
Oh shit, you brought Magic the Gathering
You're like,
into this.
hold on to my hat and let me, okay, now embarrass yourself in public in front of your friends. But I mean, just being able to do like nice little magic tricks like, oh, coin disappeared and then bam, it's over here. Shit like that's
Behind
kinda
your
cool.
ear, and then
My
you...
thumb disappeared.
I think that'd be really cool. I want to learn how to do basic magic tricks.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You'd have to. I don't know.
Like the hardest part, like it's not even like, it's just the hardest part is just doing it smoothly. Like
Yeah.
not making it look like you're faking it.
I want to learn how to levitate like Chris Angel.
It's fake.
It's mind freak, dude.
Whatever.
It's not fake.
There's like ways you, if in like very certain situations, it look like you're doing it. It's all like illusionist type
No.
stuff, but
He levitated above the giant pyramid in fucking Las Vegas. It was not fake shit. He actually levitated.
They even have a video
I
of him
even-
showing how he does it.
I
Fake.
I saw it on TV.
How does he
It must
walk
be
on
real.
water? Huh?
Oh,
He has
I have-
people like going, eh.
He's
Oh, I
Jesus.
thought you said,
Huh?
how did
He's
Jesus
Jesus.
walk on water? I'm like, now you're bringing that into this episode where he just went out to a random lake and started walking on the water. And he had people like go underneath and like splash water underneath of his feet. And while he was walking, Unless he had you people
were-
underneath of him, and he was still walking.
Unless
on
you
water.
were
literally there for it to be a random lake, you're like, here, I picked this lake, and he went out and did it. It wasn't random.
That's what it was on the video. He just like they stopped by a lake. There were some people there, and he's like, "I'm going to show you a trick." And he
A
just started-
trick, quote unquote, a trick.
No, he's like, "I'm going to show you a magic trick," and he just started
A
walking.
trick, quote
Shut
unquote.
the fuck up. He just started walking on water, and people were like were underneath of him while he was walking on water swimming. So explain that shit.
All right, a
No.
few things.
No
a few
call
things.
bullshit.
Hey, if,
Milk is
I don't know. I feel
bullshit.
really unprepared for this podcast.
It's
That's
alright.
because we didn't. Yeah, we're rambling.
I think winging it on a podcast is better than going in all.
Yeah.
Most of them do have kind of like at least like a general idea, and then they let it go off on tangents from there, and then they just let those tangents happen.
Do you guys listen to podcasts at all?
I do.
Nope.
Yep.
I watch.
What do you
Not-
listen to?
I've listened to some Rooster, or whatever we call it. Rooster Teeth.
I don't listen to any like literally like every single time they
Oh,
come
yeah.
on new anymore, but I do. I listen to Inside the Game, which is a StarCraft 2 podcast, State of the Game, which is a StarCraft 2 podcast, State of the League, which is a League of Legends podcast, and then a few times I've watched it's called like Gaming Masters or something. I've just listened to it a couple of times, just talking about general gaming.
I do listen to some of
So they're all gaming podcasts.
Phil DeFranco's podcast.
Oh, and
He has a podcast.
Well, he has a vlog.
I don't watch. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. They're not podcasts, but I watch some vlogs from people on RSD Nation about picking up girls.
By the
Me and Aaron
way,
discovered our new favorite TV show.
that's not my new favorite, but it is pretty fucking hilarious.
It's my favorite TV show because I don't watch TV.
What is it?
It's called Keys to the VIP, and it's about the show where like friends just challenge their friends to like a contest where they go to like a nightclub and there's hidden cameras set up everywhere, and they like approach random women, and
There's like challenges they have to do.
Yeah, they're
they have
given
to
a
be able
challenge.
to get like phone numbers or something.
Yeah.
And there's like 4 professional pickup artists like judging them.
yeah, it's
That sounds-
hilarious.
Is
Some
it different people like every time?
different
The
different
judges are the
contestants,
same.
same judges.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It's like some of the people are really, really good. Like they had a couple guys on there. They had one guy on there that's like another professional guy, and he was amazing. He just like
He literally could just walk up to any girl and be like, "Hey, what's up?"
yeah. He like walked up to this girl with like movie star good looks, and this guy's not attractive. This guy is not attractive at all. He has a
Worse.
huge handlebar mustache, just
That's awesome.
curly Jew hair, and he's like walking this movie star girl, and he says he has to go, and he's asked for a number, and she's like, "Oh no, I'm sorry. I know you're just trying to do that to be nice. You would never hook up with a girl like me. You're way too good for me." Like she legitimately thought that this guy was like way too good for her, because that's how fucking good he is. But then there's also people who just go up there and just completely bomb. Like, totally clueless. Seems like they never
Yes.
left their mother's basement in their life.
I feel like that might be staged like our Chris Angel magic tricks.
Some of it might, but it's
It's
pretty...
pretty hilarious. There's
it's
one
it's
episode
funny
you need to
regardless.
see against this guy. It's like, what was it, something Metis?
Metis versus Todd.
Todd the Natural. Some funny shit. Todd, like, there's 3 rounds, and Todd the Natural guy is just bucking around. And he is the biggest dick to these women, and then while his opponent, his friend Metis, is actually like trying to get these women's numbers and stuff, and like he gets 1 number on the first round, and on the second round he bombs so badly that he loses a point for getting a number in the first round.
The way they kind of stage it is they would just set it up to be more dramatic than it really is. Like they try to keep the score close and things like that. Or they'll like, even if a guy does really bad, but if he did better than the other guy, like he did really good there, and they like try to like make it sound like that's kind of how they like stage it. But
There's just but on that episode.
So wait, what is this show called again?
Keys to the VIP. You can watch it on Hulu. It's pretty good.
So it's fucking hilarious.
This one guy was so awful, and one of the professional guys goes, "You know, I got some real advice for you, man. I'm trying to be serious here, like real life advice for you. The first girl that even remotely likes you, just marry her. Just marry her and never leave your mother's basement and go out to a club ever again."
That's pretty harsh.
Yeah, they were pretty hard.
It's hilarious. Troll old guy died.
Oh, the Russian singer?
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Oh, there was a funny story in the news tonight. Before I came over here, a man, I'm not sure if he was on anything, but he ran screaming out of his house, buck ass nude, from a spider.
Yeah.
And he ran through I can't remember, some window, but he basically lacerated his arms, his legs, I think his neck. So
Like his window or like someone else's window?
someone else's window, I think maybe.
So he just like jumped into the window.
Like,
He's like, this is the safest spot.
the spider can't climb through
He
this
claimed,
window.
it was a spider, and he's running from it, and he just ran through a window or something, and he just cut himself up real bad.
Well, with the abundance of meth in the general area, I would
Right.
imagine drugs had something to do with it.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
I'm gonna assume that because there's a lot of windows.
Randburg County, number 1. Woo!
I wonder how far he ran. Like, I wonder if this is like the next door neighbor. If this is like 2 blocks away. Like he runs naked like 2 blocks to jump through someone else's window. Spider's trying to chase him the whole way there, like running right behind him, and he just decides he has to jump through the window.
I don't know,
to get
man.
away.
Those wolf spiders are crazy.
Don't scare me like that.
Don't scare me like that,
Don't
girlfriend.
scare me like that, man. I love you. I saw a news story. A woman who was on PCP put PCP into her 6-year-old daughter's lunch that she brought to school without the daughter knowing, and she started tripping out in the middle of lunch and jumped up on the table and then tried to fly off and like broke her leg.
Man, that's
Parents
fucked
are
up. It's a gallon of
Oh.
PCP. Another thing is, Brock would
Forgot
love
to
to see the picture of the guy who got his face eaten off after he had it surgically
Oh,
repaired.
have you seen the new picture of like the 2 weeks later?
I have not. That's
It's
the picture
nasty.
I wanted to see.
It's
Who
nasty.
would want to see that?
Someone didn't
I
want to
don't
see it.
understand why you want to see it.
I just want to
It's
see how he's
disgusting.
doing. Maybe I just
Do that in your own fucking
I'm concerned
time.
for him.
I'm
I gotta-
concerned for the dead guy.
I gotta give myself
He's not
condition
dead,
for.
damn it.
I gotta give
He's not
myself
dead.
condition
No, that's
for
why
when the
they
zombies come.
surgically repaired his face.
He's not dead.
No.
No, this guy
That's
had
what I
his
was
face
saying.
eaten while he
He's
was
not
We're
alive.
talking
dead.
about the
They
bath
did
salts
surg-
guy?
Yes, the guy who had his face eaten off.
No.
He's not
In
dead.
Miami, yeah,
He's
No,
not
he's
dead.
not dead.
No,
He's
the
not
guy
dead.
who was eating him is dead. He got shot
6 times.
6 times.
What?
I thought he was dead too,
I
but
thought
he's not
I
dead.
thought people reported he was
It's
dead.
like the
Did people report
chimpanzee
he was
lady.
dead or not?
think-
She didn't die. She had her face reconstructed. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the table.
It's okay. Just don't have to pick up.
I gotta condition myself when the zombies come, so I'm not.
Like,
That's why we're all working out.
Since I can't work out.
No,
Stress fracture.
that's okay. We'll have a wheelchair for you whenever they come.
We're like,
I could be like that one in Shaun of the Dead, just wheeling
Yeah.
myself
well,
along.
let's give you a fucking shotgun and you just wheel around and
Yeah,
fucking
you guys can push me.
Make
I'll
sure
shoot
you
for
put the brake on whenever you shoot, though. You might fly back. It'd be
Yeah.
kind of funny. Wait, don't do that.
Yeah.
I
we need
take
some-
that back. Milk's,
Forget I said anything.
Milk's reflection is very interesting. Now the ceiling.
Good times.
Good times.
Milk just moved that. His mind.
All right. So I talked to I think both of you about this, but I didn't talk to Bogan about it.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the scenario paintball thing? I really
Oh,
think we
yeah.
should look into that. I think it'd be
Like
A
fucking
paintball
like
thing where it
French
lasts
warfare
multiple
paintball
days.
that lasts
Oh, yeah.
like 3 days.
Paintball's fun, but it's expensive. That's one reason.
Well,
That's why we
the,
stopped
the
playing.
reason that like what we would do is like just get like rental guns that don't shoot very fast, and we wouldn't use that much paint. I want it to be like sort of a tactical thing, not where you have like 800.
Basically, we'll be living out
8
in the
million
woods.
shots. Yeah, I think that'd be so cool if you like have your group, like you have your team, but then you have your own like squad of 4 people, sort of like how
So
they do
like
in
4 here,
Battlefield or
4 here,
something.
4 here.
Basically, we're gonna need a big
Wait.
group, and we're gonna have
I was
miles
gonna say,
of
we're
terrain.
gonna have to like recruit people to play along
No.
with us.
and we're gonna have miles of terrain to play.
No,
And
We'd
like,
have to have more than just us.
basically
four.
for
No,
3
you
days, we're
can't-
gonna be out in the woods.
You can't rent guns for more than a day. Like all the rental places are probably doing it.
okay. Well, you guys let me finish. They have scenario things like all around the world, a lot in Indiana too.
Mhm.
I don't know, just saying.
It would
If
be
you guys,
fun.
if you guys would want to do it, I'm saying we could
It'd be
figure
fun.
something out.
so we
long-
wouldn't have to recruit
as long
people
as
because
it's
they're
not-
already.
Yeah, there'd
As
be a
long
bunch
as
of
it's
people
not like so expensive.
I don't think it would be. Usually, like, yeah, it wouldn't be too expensive. How much is too expensive? Name a price.
Over $100.
I don't think it'll.
I don't
be
even want to spend $100. Like that's.
Okay.
And I'm saying like if it's 100 over, too much.
Is it 100 or more, or is it over 100?
It's over
I think
100.
like
100's the max.
I think like 60 to 80 range is like
Yeah,
that.
okay,
This
yeah.
is no longer okay.
All
Like
right.
maybe if we did it like only like very rarely.
No, I was thinking like once,
Yeah, like
Like once
Okay.
ever.
like this summer.
yeah. Okay. Well, if it was like 60, I'd probably do it. But if it
It'd
gets
have
like
to be like
80 to-
July.
80 to 100, then it's kind of it depends.
I'm just saying, I thought it would be pretty fun. They had some near Purdue, but Purdue is 4
It'd
hours.
be like a last multiple days thing. Like you would be
I don't
out
know.
in the woods
I don't
and
know.
you don't get food.
I'm
You
pretty
don't
I'm
get
pretty sure they're not
water.
gonna do
They
that.
get you rations and stuff. It'd be like
rations.
okay. The
They-
way I look at it, the way you're
Hot
describing it,
pockets.
I picture like us down in trenches that they've dug out.
I think you have to keep in
No.
mind one thing. It's gonna be no matter no matter what you think it's gonna be. It's probably gonna be easier than what you think it's gonna be because people generally don't like to challenge themselves that hard.
Well, I
That's
mean,
why-
I think it'd be cool if it were a situation.
I want tear gas.
No. Paint. Yeah.
Paint grenade.
I don't know. I think it'd be really cool if it were a situation like that where you
So
could
super heat
might have
paint.
like trenches or you like push certain areas and there are like towns that you go into that are abandoned or whatever.
Yeah.
That'd be
I
really
mean,
cool, but
that's-
I don't imagine that's what it's gonna be like.
Well, that I mean, okay, because I subscribe. Well, I think I still do. I subscribe to a was it Scout the Doggy? It's
Yeah.
professional airsoft, and they do shit like that with
Right.
huge groups of people.
Didn't they like rent a helicopter one day?
Yes, they actually had rented a helicopter and had one team. Like they'd switch off and on, but the assaulting team had a helicopter with people that were shooting from with the
They
guy
have, like,
with
a
the
giant
LMG.
mounted airsoft machine gun.
I mean, I don't think it'll be like that.
It'll never. We won't do anything that extreme. But I'm saying having a group that big would be really
No,
fun.
it's going to be a huge group, but I don't know if it's going to be like that. Because, I mean, a lot of places, even around where we live, they have, like, D-Day and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
like scenario events that are, I don't know, they might not be a day, days long, but, they might be quite a few hours.
hmm
Well, I know like some of them early like they aren't that long. Like they'll do them multiple times. Like not Paintball Paradise, but that other place that's kind of close to
Silver
us.
Spur.
Yeah, Silver Spur. They have one where like you it's called like the Alamo or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Not the course. They have the course that they nicknamed the Alamo, but then they have they have a day where they do the Alamo's Last Stand,
Yeah.
and you have people starting off in like the farthest courses from them, and you like run through all the courses, and then you're like going towards the house where there's like a little house on a hill, and that's like your last stand. But you have people like spread out all throughout, so that way they can't just run straight to the house.
Right. I don't know. I think that'd be really cool to do.
They just like everyone who comes that day just participates in that, and you get like placed on teams and stuff.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
So, would you guys want to look into that?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Why not? It's been a long time since we played paintball. Well, for me, you played some paintball.
Paintball
Been in a few turns.
hurts.
No, it's not that bad.
I mean, I just haven't been hit by a paintball in a while.
I got a bruise for like 3 months because someone shot me point blank once, like quite literally point blank.
This guy knows what it means.
Rocket shot in the hand literally while he was holding the barrel.
It sucks, yeah.
Yeah, they shot. He was like, his safety was like broken, and he was like swinging his gun past me, and he was like, "Yeah, I have a really light trigger," and he didn't realize the safety was off and pulled, and it just shot me from like an inch away, right in the arm.
Nice.
I had a perfect circle outline of where it hit me for like 3 months.
Those are just great learning experiences.
Yeah.
You learn through pain.
Then another
Pain
one.
is weakness leaving the body.
I remember we got really mad at one of our friends once. Is Aaron got really mad at Brad. Because he shot him like 23 times. Like he just kept shooting, and Aaron just like stop it. And he just kept shooting.
Oh, okay.
And they found out his gun was also going like 40 above what the limit is.
Nice.
And,
So he was shooting his paintballs too
That's
fast.
actually not too bad, 40 above.
yeah, but he got shot like 23 times. Really close. He was pretty angry. He's like, I said stop on like the second shot. Like none of them busted though. He was technically still in it, but he forfeited.
Yeah. It's worse whenever they don't bust. It hurts a lot more.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks.
Can't use
I tried to get him to hit on the chick at our
Bob Evans?
Bob Evans.
Dude, she was hot.
Alright.
I don't know why you didn't. Anyway,
Brock tried to leave my number on the
No.
receipt.
You were there with us.
I actually had
Just
to.
kidding. That girl looked like a bitch. I'm just
This one of my
the one we paid to?
Yeah. She
Kinda.
was completely uninterested in anything.
Yeah.
She was just like, okay, here's the prize.
One of my
Not
gir-
even looking at us. No eye contact.
Maybe
one of
she's
my,
just shy.
one of my girlfriend's friends is like insanely gorgeous, just like gorgeous. And
Your sister's pretty gorgeous too. Continue.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say more like a slut, but
You guys remember that at McDonald's?
Yeah.
I don't think Bogan even heard me, did you?
no, I didn't have McDonald's.
What'd you say? No one remembers this?
I don't remember
Tell
it,
him.
no.
What exactly happened?
I
she works there, right?
Yeah.
Then somebody was like, Brock, I thought you were gonna comment on Bogan's sister or
Oh
something.
yeah, I was like,
Or something like that.
I came out, I was like, I thought you were gonna check out Bogan's sister.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, she's fucking hot.
And then I called her a slut.
hopefully she don't listen to this podcast.
I'm sure she does. She's one of the 8 viewers we normally have.
But shit, what was that? Oh yeah, so girlfriend's friend is like really gorgeous and recently got a new boyfriend, and he was just kind of fairly average looking guy, nothing special, and so my girlfriend hadn't seen the guy yet though, and was like, oh, is he really cute? And I'm like, not really, he's just kind of average. He's like, well, she's really happy that she finally found a nice guy. She can never get nice guys. I'm like, you understand why she can't get nice guys, right? And she's like, no, why is that? And I'm like, she's literally so pretty that most nice guys are just going to assume that they'll get shot down, and so they don't talk to her.
Yeah.
Actually, how that works. So any really pretty ladies ever wondering why nice guys don't talk to you? It's because you're so pretty that nice guys are scared of you.
I'm sure a lot of you.
I tried to explain this to them about the whole theory of I can talk to
Nice guys don't
extremely hot girls who I know will shoot me down rather than girls I know I might be able to get with, and like they didn't understand that.
I get it.
What is it?
It's like, okay, if I go up, I can talk to a girl who's extremely hot, and like I know is probably gonna shoot me down better than I can from a girl that is like still like
Because
hot,
one has
but I
potential
know
and one doesn't.
exactly. That's
Well,
what I was
you
trying to
don't know.
explain, but
In your mind.
But what if you were like mid talking to a super hot girl? You're like, holy shit,
Doesn't it
there's
have
some actual potential here.
Does it not have anything to do with self-confidence then?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm just saying, why do you automatically think that you're not going to get girl A? That's super hot.
I think it does have to do with
Why don't you think
self-confidence.
you're gonna get milk? Milk's the real goal
Well,
of every
let's
man.
be fair. Milk's just on a whole nother scale.
Oh yeah.
Milk's the real goal of every
There's
man.
1
I don't
through
know.
10, and then there's milk.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever explained what milk is.
What's a cat?
Milk's a cat.
No, he's the best thing to ever grace this earth.
in cat form.
In cat form.
Yeah, he's my cat. He's super cute.
So if you ever were confused why Brock kept saying he's super cute, it's because he's a cat.
I don't have like a gallon of milk sitting
we
here.
just have a gallon of milk and just pet it constantly and have it looking at things. Milk has joined us for the podcast. Welcome, Milk.
Would you like to meet out for the podcast? Nope.
Nope.
Someone pull its tail.
No. You dig?
Aw.
I was gonna say something.
What did it have to do with confidence?
I think we've already talked about this before. I don't know if it's on the podcast, but that it doesn't really matter for guys as much what number they're at as far as like an attractive scale. It's for guys that has more to do with personality, and for girls
Yes,
it has to
very
do
much
with
Unless you're
more
just
with
so
looks.
ugly that
Yeah.
it really does affect you.
You need to be presentable.
Well, yeah,
But you
I'm
don't
not-
need to
I'm
be-
not talking about
Like, you have shit
like you're
hanging
just
off your
natural
face.
look. Do you guys agree with that though?
Yes, I would.
Yeah, for guys,
I would
it does
perfectly
more-
agree.
It does have more to do with your personality than your looks. But then
Oh,
again,
you can build attraction just through talking.
if a chick saw like a chubby guy and it's like, yeah, he's got a decent personality, or they saw a douchebag with a 6-pack, pecs, and huge biceps, they'd probably go towards him first at least and see what he's like.
It depends on the girl too.
Yeah, it
but I would
depends
say
on the girl.
overall they more care about personality than they do looks.
Girls also do the same thing with
Unless they're
guys.
super shallow. then, yeah.
Girls also do the same thing with guys when they're like, there's a really, really attractive guy and they just assume they're gonna get shot down and they're just like, nah. I'm
Then
just
they
gonna.
can go after me. Everybody wins.
Everyone goes after me. And
Just kidding. Just kidding, Christy.
Does Christy listen to this? Does Christy listen to this?
Yeah, I don't know if she listens to every single bit. She usually skips the gaming parts. Does your girlfriend listen?
Hi, Christy. No, she watches my stream though.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's pretty cute.
It's pretty cute.
Hey,
World
I
record
just
time
met
on
you.
Bastion.
Does
This
she?
shit's crazy.
Does Kelsey watch your videos?
I don't have any videos, Brock. Let's be honest.
Does
He
she
has a
watch
lot-
these?
He's just so above everybody else.
I'm too rich to go
He's
to
too
McDonald's.
rich and he gets laid too much to have videos for his girlfriends to
These
view.
guys talk about how much sex they get. I'm like, I get way more sex than you.
Yeah. I get way more sex than you. So shut up. Fuck you all.
I've not uploaded a single video ever. I
Yeah,
just
you did.
subscribed to everyone.
You with your thing.
Well, that wasn't technically me uploading. That was uploading through
Well, you were part of it.
my group.
Yep,
Do
back when he was a
Do
hipster.
any of you guys have a camcorder?
No, I do
No,
not.
we do not.
I have a phone that can record videos.
Have you? Does it have HD?
No.
Okay. Do you guys? I was thinking that we could do like real life things. I have a few funny ideas, but
DP.
D-
The DP
the
hookup.
DP, the DP
yes.
hookup. That would be awesome. I don't want to spoil
My-
it.
You don't want me to talk about it?
I
No,
don't
no,
wanna
no.
spoil it.
Okay. It would be awesome. It would be hilarious. I'll do it in real life. If one of you backs me up, I will do it.
That would
We'll
be
go-
hilarious.
I will
We'll
do
go.
it.
We'll
Let's
go
do
to the
it.
mall.
I will follow you
We'll go
with
to the
a camera.
mall food court. We'll just do it.
Let's do it. I'll join you.
We gotta go somewhere where we can't get in trouble for having a camera with us.
What?
Any public place.
You can
can
just
have a
cell
camera.
phone
The
record
mall, technically, they could be like, hey,
You can
Yeah.
have. You can have.
Yeah, you can have a camcorder in the mall.
They can ask us to leave.
yeah, I mean, you can't, you need to go
Well, I
somewhere
think
where
most of the time they'd probably ask to turn it off first.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, it'd be better to be like out in a park or something
Let's
where
do
people are.
I'd do it.
Cause it's public.
Logan and I. Unless Aaron wants to do it.
I don't know, maybe. I said I'd just follow you guys around with the camera.
Okay. Oh, have you guys heard of that? I don't know how much you guys listen to the radio, but they have this thing like immediate liquidation. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Where they sell a bunch of stuff.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah.
Do you know where they have like a warehouse full of stuff and they're like,
Like, we just need to get rid
all
of
of
all
our
this shit
manufacturers require immediate liquidation.
And
or
it
whatever.
seems like they just do it like every freaking week.
Yeah, they're like, flash drives for $5,
now. Oh.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
It's like really cheap stuff, and they had it like at the center, I think, like 2 years ago, and now they have it next to a Burlington coat factory. And I don't know. It seems really sketch. Have you guys ever been to it?
I've heard it. I went once a long time ago, and it is pretty sketch. Most of the stuff that's legit
I
is.
feel
Most
like
of the
it's
stuff that's
stolen.
legit is like the same price.
Really?
Yeah.
Because my
Like
sister said,
like an actual like iPod is going to be like maybe like $10 cheaper than a normal iPod.
I don't know. I feel like some of the stuff might be stolen. I'm just saying. If it's anything like a flea market where individual people can sell stuff, is that how it is? Or
I
no?
think it's like stores
Okay.
sell like excess merchandise or something like that.
Okay.
But it is kind of just scattered all over the place. Like there's
Yeah,
stands
it's not
and
organized.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, my mom told me that my sister went before, and like you had to pay $5 to get in.
Yes,
and, like,
you have to pay to get in.
The stuff there is like super like shitty. Like it's not.
Yeah, in
it's like
general.
terrible quality and stuff.
That's why it doesn't sell.
Yeah.
That's
why
why it
they've
needs to
had
be
it for the past 8
liquidated.
weeks.
Yeah, it has to be liquidated because they've had it for like 3 years.
And now I heard another one where it's like golf stuff. That's all they're gonna have there is golf stuff, and it's like this is really weird.
because no one buys it.
I don't know. There's
Generally-
a market for golf stuff.
No, I mean like no one buys that stuff
Yeah, I guess. So.
specifically.
I'm gonna be the next
Oh.
Tiger Woods.
We need to go golfing sometime. Is anybody up for that?
Last time me and you went golfing, we both sucked and we were there for like 3 hours.
Hey,
no,
if
we
you
were
don't,
not.
if you average anything less than +10,
We
you're
can just
better
go to
than me.
hell. It's pretty cheap there.
That's where we went, didn't we? No, we went to
West.
I'll do it,
West
but
Winds. That's where
I'll
we
do
went.
it, but expect +10 on every hole.
Well, yeah.
I just hit the ball and just hope it goes somewhere in the right direction.
I'm up for it.
Went to bar
I
your
think the
clubs
best I've
again.
ever done is gotten par on one hole. So
Yeah.
I've never even gotten close to par.
I've got an eagle.
I actually think
I don't even know
almost.
what that is.
It's a one hole. It's a one hit.
Hole in one.
Like hole in one.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Eagle is 2 below par, isn't it?
Yes. So actually, on most holes, it would be a hole in one, but
Because
that's
we go to par 3.
but that's its own classification.
Alright, it's called an ace if you get a hole in one.
I have no idea.
Which brings up another subject: is golf a real sport?
Is that a joke? It's already
Yes,
been classified as a real classified as a
Yeah.
real sport.
Is
Is
it
it-
physically active?
All right.
No.
No.
All right,
But
there,
is it a-
fine.
It's like bowling, Adam.
You know
Bowling's
what? I was
considered
just
a
trying to
sport.
cause some controversy among our viewers.
Is Weebo in the sport?
I thought whenever like I've heard the definition before, I've never really looked it up. But isn't it just an activity where there are winners and losers? I feel like that was the definition
For a
of the
sport?
Yeah, it's
So
just
technically, yeah, that could mean video games are a sport.
Video games or esports?
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. You guys keep talking.
Esports. No, we don't need to look it
Star
up. It's all
Trek
right.
esports.
What do we have to
Very,
lose?
very gosu. Very gosu.
You know what we did in French class?
What sport? An activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team
Oh.
competes against
Well, it's
another
physical
or others.
exertion. So
I would
as long as
still-
you're
I would still-
doing-
yeah.
as long as you're just using physical energy.
Well, then that's kind of. I mean, use energy thinking too, right?
Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Exert.
Yeah.
Hey, you have to scream a lot in video games.
You do.
Oh, my card.
you have to trash talk. That's
You have to
that's a
make fun
key
of those
component.
12-year-olds.
Yeah.
All right.
Trash
Hey,
talk
I
with
got
British kids.
I got a question for
Out of
you.
the book.
No. I got a question for you.
What?
All right. Would you rather
Oh, shit.
Ah, yes.
get rid of Activision and EA, but still have people to pay to publish
Okay.
companies, but better?
Mhm.
All right. Or get rid of all the 12-year-olds on Xbox Live.
Oh.
We'll say the 12, 13, all that kind of like age group.
Okay.
And lower? Like
Yes,
12,
yes.
13 and lower. Okay.
Yeah. Like the really annoying, high-pitched, squealy young child.
I'll start out.
Yes.
Definitely get rid of the publishers. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Those two.
publishers out the window.
I don't care about the little kids, honestly. You can mute them. You can not put your mic in.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of the publishers.
I don't know. That's just me.
I just want to see if anyone had any.
Do you guys know which between Activision and EA? So Activision, do they put out any other games besides Call of Duty?
No, they have not. No, wait.
Blizzard.
Like, I'm talking about just the
2K.
Activision. Sorry.
Oh.
Does
No, I
Activision
don't think
put out-
Activision has. Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
I don't know any.
Do you?
No, I can't think.
Because like EA, they have like this huge market
EA
of things. They have
Sports,
EA
they have-
Sports. They have EA Suck My Dick. They have
Sims.
Battlefield, Sims. So I'm wondering,
Mass Effect,
does
Ubisoft.
EA overall have not necessarily more profit, but more revenue than Activision? Because I mean, Activision, they only have Call of Duty, but it is like the highest grossing. Everyone has been the highest grossing video game of all time. For its
Well,
time.
since Modern Warfare.
Yeah, since Modern Warfare, the original. So, do you guys know anything about that at all?
No, I don't.
What is your response to almost everything? Hey, milk. There goes that.
Yeah, I literally cannot think of one thing that Activision has done other than Call of Duty.
That's really all they have to do, I guess.
Yeah.
Except,
And Bungie
yeah, I guess so with that.
with that new MMO with the console.
Alright, does anybody have anything else to talk about?
I cannot think of anything.
Season 8 for
Why
StarCraft
not?
started.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta work on that. We gotta get gold.
We have to get gold, otherwise Aaron sucks more than Matt still.
Yeah.
I still just love that moment. Aaron, I thought you were competing against Matt, not in running. It's like I then I'd have to run, and that requires like that physical effort, not Matt.
Do you want to explain the story, Aaron?
No.
No.
He
Leave
said
it at that.
basically TLDR. He said he was going to compete with Matt in everything.
No, I just said
That's what-
gaming and working out.
Which is part of working out. Is part of running. Is part of working out.
I didn't say everything though.
You said Brock told me you said
I
everything.
did not say everything, Brock.
You said you were going to compete with Matt.
Yeah, and working out in StarCraft. StarCraft and working out.
You actually
Well,
told
okay,
me
okay, hold on.
games, just games in general.
Before
Okay, fine.
we go any further, what else do we interact with Matt about?
Exactly.
Are you going to eat a bit of food eating competition?
I can beat him at
Hot
that.
dog
I think you already got that one in the bag.
I'm just saying. What else do we have to compete about?
Nothing.
Lady Wolf.
Lady Wolf.
What does TLDR stand for?
Too long didn't read.
Is that TL?
TL,
Semicolon.
yeah.
DR. Okay, I've never known.
It's mostly just a short version.
So like, yeah, okay, like. So does anybody else have any other topics before we finish?
Nope.
Besides milk's cute. No.
All right. Guess that's it for this podcast.
Good night.